Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I've been getting a lot of responses from my friends and family who have visited Japan in the last 2 years because it's been very affordable to come here because of the exchange rate, and it sparked in their imagination the idea of like living and working in Japan. And this is my advice to them as someone who's lived here for 15 years is, visiting is one thing and living is another. So when people come to Japan, it's like a big amusement park. There's a lot of sights to see. It's very convenient. It's very safe. And it's quite a wonderland. But living here is a totally different thing. They've seen stuff about IKEA homes, of very cheap houses, for free, or $10,000, $5,000. And all of that's true, okay? But here's my realistic advice if you want to come and live in Japan is come here for 1 month and see what your life would be for 1 month. You can come here on a tourist visa. If you're a digital nomad and you're able to make money that's of a higher salary and still live here, that's great. The key is, I would say, is come and live and work here as a digital nomad for 1 month, all right? And don't come here in the spring. Don't come here and do that in the fall when the weather is gorgeous and very livable. Come here in the middle of winter. Come here in the middle of summer, all right, when it's really hot and humid. If you can tolerate that for 1 month, then you know that you can live here. But then try it for 4 months. It's cold here for like 4 months out of the year. It's hot here for 4 months out of the year. If you can find that you can still endure those seasons and then enjoy the rest of the nice seasons, such as spring and fall, which are quite short, and just the daily in and out of working, buying groceries, figuring out what your life would be is really the next big experiment for you. And during that time that you're here for the month, work your digital nomad online job and go and explore the areas that you would like to live in. Go and explore and look at these IKEA houses, okay, these cheap houses. And would you want to live in these houses after you've actually walked and stepped inside them? Do you want to live in that community? Most of these houses are in rural areas, okay, and they need a lot of fixing up. And there's a lot of infrastructure and a lot of caveats to be able to get a cheap house. So, yeah, if you can basically just make it through the toughest seasons, then that gives you a better idea of living here long term, because a whole year is a totally different experience than just 2 weeks, okay? So that's my number one piece of advice. Live here for a month. Come here in the months of August, September, which are the hottest. Come here during January, February, and March, which is still quite cold. And if you can make it and see yourself having a life here during those seasons, then you can definitely enjoy, all right? So that's my advice for living and working in Japan. If you have questions, put them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them. And I hope this gives you a more realistic idea of starting a life in Japan, all right? Have a good day. Bye-bye.